Hey, what's up, guys? It's Cameron here from T Bacon Strips with a follow-up deck profile of my recent Dueling Network dueling montage. I always like to do a follow-up deck profile sometime in that month of the month the video was uploaded. Why that was so hard for me to say, I have no idea. But yeah, anyway, I always like to do that so you guys get an idea of what I was playing with. I will tell you this: I'm not particularly intelligent when it comes toward this particular deck. I do play a variant of TG, but I don't play straight TG. So I just kind of I made this deck off of memory. It was something I wanted to play around with, and I figured I'd film just to give you guys an idea of what the deck did, for those of you who didn't know. And for those of you who do know how the deck works, you could give me an idea of how the deck works and what I was doing wrong with the deck. So it's kind of like a win-win situation. I would be helping informing people of the deck, and you would be helping informing me of what the deck really does, because I am almost certain I was playing with the deck wrong. Oftentimes I'd find myself not synchro summoning with the deck. My main plays were Thunder King and Tengu. But yeah, so anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and go run through this. Okay, it runs a typical TG lineup from what I know. 3 Striker, 3 Warwolf, and 3 Rush Rhino. Now, if you don't understand how this little particular engine works, I have a deck engines video uploaded to the channel that will explain everything you need to know about the deck engine. I'll put a link and an annotation on this video and on the dueling montage, so you guys can go look at that and get a better understanding of the deck engine. Because I wouldn't be able to explain everything in this video. I could, but it would take up too much time, and I kind of like to cut my videos down short. All right, so yeah, there's that. I ran 3 Tengu, which is like, you need it in this deck. I don't care what anybody says, you need 3 Tengu in this deck. It makes the deck great. Basically, Tengu, when he leaves the field, you get another one out of your deck. I did find myself drawing into a Tengu when I had one on the field, which is never great. Anyway, I ran 3 Thunder King. A lot of people, when I was actually building the deck, I had a few people tell me not to use this. But I like Thunder King in decks like this, just because I use I might not, I don't know, I use a weird strategy with Thunder King. I don't see a lot of people doing this, or at least that I know of. I usually just summon Thunder King, leave him on the field, maybe throw a Tengu out there. I'll let my opponent waste their resources on it, because you don't want Thunder King sitting on the field. And I'll just kind of sit there and build up a hand, and just, keep beating him in with 1900 and possibly a 1700 from Tengu. Until it's gone, then I'll just start going off with the TGs. That's how I play with Thunder King. Essentially the same thing in whatever deck I'm playing with it in. But yeah. And then I ran 3 Pot Duality because you need it in this deck. It just makes it so much more consistent. I had dead hands, and then I would draw the Pot Duality, and it'd make them amazing. So yeah, you need the 3 Pot Duality. I ran 2 MST, and for some reason I wasn't running a heavy. I have no idea why. I just didn't have one in there. I guess I forgot. I don't know. A Dark Hole, standard staples. A Book of Moon, Monster Reborn, and I ran a Pot of Avarice to recycle the Tengus and the Thunder Kings and all that good, and the TGs and all that good stuff. Go through my engine again. I never played it. I didn't really play with the deck that much. I just played a few duels and whatnot. Anyway, 2 Compulsory. It's good to bounce back synchros and exceeds. It's a great card all around. 3 Horn of the Phantom Beast. You need it in this deck. What? I mean, you need it in this deck. I mean, the deck's just not the deck without the card. I don't really know how to explain it. I mean, you get a free draw off of it. It boosts your monster's attack by 800. It's a great card. I ran 2 TG, 1 EM1, just like creature swap for TGs. Like I said, if you don't know what either of these cards do and you want to understand them better, check out the deck engines video. I explain it in that video. So yeah. I ran 3 Deep Prison. I just kind of felt like the deck needed it. I liked it. I liked it, I don't know. Solemn lineup. I ran 2 Fiendish Chain. I know back in the March 2010 format, TG decks were running that. I threw it in there. And Torrential. That was pretty much, I pretty much based the deck more trap oriented than anything. It worked for me. I don't know. I don't know if I was playing it right. So yeah, you guys help me out. I'm just going based off of what I can remember the deck looked like. And what I wanted it to look like. I did do a little bit of research when I made the deck. So yeah, then we got the Synchros, extra deck. I ran a Hyper Librarian, which I like never made. A Blade Blaster, I never made that guy. Wonder Magician, I think I made it like one time. I don't know why. I probably should have done Librarian. I think I just made it because I could. I don't know. Brio and Trish. I went to Trish a lot when I wasn't filming. Catastor. I went to Catastor a good bit. Scrap Dragon and Gaia Knight and Stardust and Utopia. Standard extra deck stuff. I just threw this extra deck together in a matter of seconds. I wasn't really like planning that one out. So, you know, standard extra deck stuff. Don't really need anything different in it. So yeah, guys. Anyway, that's the deck. Like I said, feel free to correct me on anything I was wrong about. It always helps me grow as a player, and it also helps people that are watching the video to, you know that I was wrong on this certain topic. So I always appreciate those kind of comments. And also, if you don't understand this deck engine, like I said, go watch the video. I have a link of it in the annotation. And thanks for watching, guys.